Hey guys, what's going on? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be doing 3 fragrance videos. One is gonna be a full-on review on a brand new, not brand new fragrance, but I never reviewed this before. So that's gonna be in this episode. Other two are gonna be comparison videos between two similar fragrances. Okay. So here you go. First fragrance, as you can tell from the title, it's gonna be House of, I think, Laboratory Perfumes, and this is called Gorse. Okay, Gorse or Gorse. So this fragrance was under my radar for a very long time, and I didn't buy it thanks to my dear brother Jeffrey Bhai, who bought this and lent me this fragrance, fine fragrance, for me to check and review. So the thing is, I couldn't wait. I have to do initial impression. Perhaps I'll do this much later, a full-on review, but initial impression. Okay. So for what I got and how good or how what it's like, I'll tell you. Okay, so this fragrance you have seen, Max 40 I think was the first one to review this, introduce this in the market as great alternative to virgin island water. So we'll compare a little bit with that, and then a couple of other fragrances that I reviewed that are said to be similar. But let's check this out. This one reminds me of a few other fragrances. I forgot. There was the packaging, basically it's pretty cool. It looks like it's kind of like it's a niche house, and it feels robust. If you drop it, I don't know if it's gonna break, but it says made in England. Okay, and the thing is, it has some detailing here and there, but very simplistic approach. Okay, when you open it, it's basically made of, I think, the paper, like recycled paper or something like it, the ones you get in the toilet paper roll, that the tough paper, brown bag, I think that's the recycled paper, but I could be wrong. This one looks nice, looks okay, doesn't feel bad. The bottle here is very simplistic. Okay, it has some cool features. One thing is, it looks like a laboratory bottle. I think that's their theme. And they say the name here in front. It's EDT concentration and number 002. The bag, pretty cool touch is this. You can measure how much juice you have left or something like it. I think it says 90 ml here, 70 ml. So basically you can keep a track. That's pretty nice. The cap basically is pretty flimsy. It's very light plastic, and the atomizer, the neck looks like that. So this, for an expensive fragrance, the presentation is pretty cheap, I would say. Even the packaging, it reminds me of Bowling Green. Okay, that's one perfume, similar packaging. Okay, and the sprayer, it's not also the best. I used this today a few times, so let me show you once again. Okay, it's very, the presentation sprayer is pretty bad to be honest. I don't think I want to pay this much money. It's well over $100 here. Okay, so England, perhaps it's around 120 pounds or something like it, I don't know. So let's see how good the juice is. The most important thing is the juice is a little bit yellowish color. So let's tell you my thought. First time I sprayed this, I was with him, and I told him, wow, the opening is just so beautiful, so gorgeous. It basically, what I told him is that very, very close to virgin island water, original one. Okay, that was my first impression, and you guys know how much I love this. The coconut pina colada vibe. I got this rum, I think, and it got this coconut lime, that sort of mix. Okay, and it's a very casual summer scent, very loud. In high heat summer, I get beast mode longevity from that. So one of my favorite creeds. So this one goes pretty close. When I smell it, opening very good. There's nothing synthetic, nothing alcoholic. I really like the opening. It's pretty sweet. It's more sweet, like it's more citrusy sweet than the coconut. The coconut is a little bit less. Imagine like 60% of lemon, freshly cut lemon, with a lot of syrup. Perhaps they added like syrupy sugar, and then they added a little bit of coconut, but it's freshly like chopped, or like, what do you call that? You just scoop out the coconut. It's not crunchy one, but it's like fresh water, coconut water sort of mixed with that lemon, and then the sweetness. And that's basically the best part of the perfume. I really, really enjoy the opening. Very creamy. Reminds me a little bit, it's not the same obviously, but a little bit of less creamy version of Edition Blanche. If you like the lemon, you're gonna like this. So obviously I was reminding me of the virgin water pretty much. Okay, at this point this is half priced than the Creed in Bangladesh, like a little bit more or less, or a little bit less than half price. So that's still pretty high. The thing is, it developed to be okay. I mean, the lemon a little bit wears off, and it remains with the sweet coconut on me. It smells nice. It smells unisex, smells very tropical, fresh, and it smells like a fragrance I would like to wear in summer, no problem. Sorry. Okay, there you go. So the thing is, no, there I go, because I'm feeling like a little bit cold. So this fragrance basically is pretty nice. For the first hour, it's really beautiful. But there were the things that I read on Fragrantica, which basically I fear is true. The performance category, it kind of sucks. When I say sucks, it pretty much means I was very disappointed with this performance. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. There are other fragrances that I did. They're said to be similar to Virgin Water, but I feel like not really. Tommy Bahama said Saint Bird's one beautiful perfume. Has some vibes of it, but it's a different fragrance on its own, more lemon. That one lasted longer than Gorse on me, okay? And even Tahitian Waters by English Laundry. This fragrance said to be similar to Virgin Water, but it has its own smell. It has very nice smell. So all tropical, all fresh. Even I think Alexandria's fragrance, Hawaiian Volcano or something like that. I did review few Virgin Water clones. So all of them, I remember, have fond memories of solid longevity. Even for EDC, this fragrance lasted on me very, very long time. 3 hours, 4 hours I get in summer's day. Of course, after that it's light. But imagine from an EDC, you get better performance than Gorse. So that was my first wearing. Perhaps it was very hot and humid. Perhaps I went nose blind. Okay, it's all possible, but I couldn't smell it anymore after 1 hour. That was a sad thing. And I think there are the differences between this and Virgin Water. One thing is this is way cheaper than this. Okay, one thing understood. So for the quality, this fragrance smells like quality, but more of EDC fashion, not EDT. Second difference, or whatever I will say, the coconut in this one, mine is 120 ml batch. Some people say these, the blue color caps, they had more coconut, less lime. Mine, I think more lime, less coconut, something like it, or vice versa, either one. But I get both notes very strong, and this coconut is very, very loud. It's very strong. Very similar smell, but I can get the boozy note of the pina colada from this one. This one is really realistic, and I would say it tried to capture on the dry down. I think this is pretty similar. I like the dry down of Virgin Water is similar to this one. The opening, I would say, their smells similar, but the boozy notes missing here. It's like a virgin drink versus like the full-on, cocktail. So I think both are great. Very nice scent, perhaps in the high heat with less humidity by the beach. Both fragrances would be great. And this is the closest, I would say, apart from Hawaiian Volcano. This is the closest that smells to this one. So in terms of smell, it captures pretty much. So here is the question for you. Would you like to pay $100 something for a clone? Okay, because this is clearly dupe. Okay, you cannot miss it. It's very, very similar to what that one is. So I would think if you're talking about the quality of the juice, yes. How similar they are, yes. Half priced, yes. But when you think of paying $100 something, you want a little bit of performance. If this one had push, I would say it's a buy. Okay, if with this one, or you can say if it was a $50-$60 range, this would be a buy. I don't know how much it sells for, but $50 would be ideal price for this. That's what I'm saying. For then you can go overboard with the sprayer and everything. Really nice scent. For the smell, I'll give this 10. Performance, I'll give this 5 out of 10. And that's being generous. Okay, perhaps you need to layer it with something like ISO Super or something. Then it will be super beast mode, or you spray this in a lotion, then you put it on your skin, it will last longer. Or maybe if you have blessed skin, unlike mine is dry skin and our condition is pretty tough, perhaps that's the reason, all contributing towards this fragrance not to be a beast mode. But I like the smell plenty. The fragrance is really, really nice. I really like it, but after a while you have to start doing this, and that's not nice. Like you want to smell your fragrance while you move. You don't have to do this all the time. So try this out. I mean, I'm not saying pass on this, do not buy this. I don't like the cheap presentation on this. I thought it would be a much heavier bottle, it will feel more premium. I have seen, like, just give you a comparison, okay, same price range, you get these bottles, okay, or less a little bit in Bangladesh, you get this Manceras, okay. These are 120 ml bottles, metallic cap, okay, and sometimes magnetic, and they have this nice atomizer, looks proper, everything has a neck, this one has a cover, and then the bottle is much more heavier. This one, this flimsy cap reminds me of Body Shop. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. I don't have the Body Shop right here with me, white mask, and look at the neck, it looks like $5-10 cologne. These things matter, okay. If you're a niche house, spend a little bit time or a little bit more effort on the presentation. So overall, this fragrance, for the smell, what it captures, it doesn't beat Virgin Water in any way, okay. For smell, values, longevity, or presentation, Virgin Water is a king. This one you have to, if you can afford it, save up, buy this, okay, or perhaps buy a 20 ml decant. That would be great, okay. But if you cannot afford it, next best thing is this one for sure. Close smell, very, very nice smell, natural smelling, nothing artificial. But those weak points that I said makes this fragrance kind of like a 7 out of 10, okay. Overall, value wise, for the smell and for how it feels. feels, I'll give it 9 for the smell, a 7 for the overall value. Check out Gorse by Laboratory Perfumes. If you can get it under 70 bucks, 65 bucks, this would be a good fragrance. Okay, high-end designer fragrance. Like, thank you very much for watching. Time to move on to the comprehensive videos. Take care. Thank you, Doc, once again for the bottle loan. Take care. Bye bye.